Good morning, friends. Today I'm back with one more interesting video. If anybody of you feel sound issues, I think I'm using all the proper speakers and everything, but I think there might be some network issue which may be bothering. So please bear and tolerate. I think I'll try my level best to keep voice quality better. Anyhow, you can see in the thumbnail, basically today I am discussing about Rahu placed in 12 different sites. This is not about the Rahu placed in any house. For that, you can look my other video which I made few days before. You will get it in my playlist. Today, I think based on Rahu sitting in any specific sign, this sign may be falling into any house in your birth chart. Okay. So Rahu is the planet which rules the Kali Yuga. You can say the present time, both basically the technology world, the innovation world, the social media world. Rahu means innovation, creativity, scientific temperament. But Rahu is limitless, boundaryless. Rahu has the capacity to make you a take you right to richest multi-billionaire. Those who are well aware in the palmistry also, in the palmistry, basically the center point of your palm, especially in the right hand and left hand. The midpoint of your palm, basically that area is known as a Rahu zone. So sometimes here also you get indication that luck lines on the Rahu zone in the palmistry or a cross mark in that particular area. Sometimes by birth you may not see a cross formation or a line formation from the Rahu zone, but after the certain age, you see whenever Rahu gets activated into your chart, a person rises to a extreme higher level. So this is something a hint I am going to give you. But in today's video, we will be speaking about Rahu placed in 12 different signs. Now, these signs may be falling in a different house. Let's say speak about the Aries sign. Aries will be the first house, second house, third house for somebody. But when Rahu is particularly placed in a specific sign, you need to understand no matter you're born in which ascendant, but Rahu speaks about the unfinished desires, chapters, ambitions, but something your soul, your body is carrying through many lifetimes was not able to achieve in the previous lifetime. So I'll not say Rahu is the past karmic backlog. Okay, that are definitely interconnected with Ketu, but what was left out? So in whichever sign basically Rahu is placed, somewhere you have to understand the nature of that sign, whether that nature of that sign is compatible with the nature of Rahu or not. And basically somehow that planet holds the key in terms of giving you the opportunities in the life to manifest that dreams. Now, most of the people might be having similar Rahu in that sign, but Rahu will be placed in a different houses. Sometimes that house vibration does not support Rahu due to the same sign placement, and the most of the time that sign lord. So before we start the video, I request all of you, basically those who have not subscribed my video, please subscribe the video, put a like on this video, and share with your friends and family members. Anybody willing to take professional consultation or want to study astrology professionally online, you can approach me on my WhatsApp number, which I'm dropping down in the description center. You can WhatsApp me rather than before calling, because most of the time it may happen that I may be within classes or I may be dealing consultations. So sometimes it may happen that you may be calling and may not be picking the phone. So I think if you basically drop down the message, it will be easier for me to schedule the consultation or schedule the classes discussion we can talk. So now friends, basically let's come back to the topic now. Now Rahu is placed in Aries sign. Rahu is the planet which brings the opportunity in the present life in the good and bad manner. So depending upon Rahu in the Aries sign, what is the Aries sign? Aries sign is the first sign of a zodiac belt, the natural ascendant of the zodiac belt. It is the sign of leadership, autocratic nature. It is the sign of Mars, which speaks about I, me, and myself, very egotistical by nature. Mars is very much physical activity in the leading position, leading from the front. So nature of Rahu needs to be somewhere according to the sign. That is one of the things, but that may not work for everybody. Why? Somehow you need to know that when the Rahu is placed in, let's say, Aries sign, Where is the Mars placed? So Mars holds the key how Rahu should behave to manifest its ambition, its goal, and what are the roles where basically in the career, in the wealth making, in the desire manifestation, how you need to proceed in your life, which kind of field direction you should engage yourself in order to meet the desired result you are seeking from the Rahu. Okay. Now let's say if Rahu is sitting in Aries sign, then Mars is somewhere sitting in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All the three are fire signs with a different treatment. Like Aries is one man show. Whenever the Mars and Rahu are together, it is good for electronical engineers. It is good for actors. It is good for very dynamic politicians. It is good for engineers in lot many ways, especially electronical engineering. Whenever Rahu Mars are connected to Aries, I think it is basically electronical spark, extremely higher power. These can be scientists, these can be people who will be flying the aircraft, fighter planes, jets, so these are certain basic things. Basically, you need to understand the temperament nature of a Aries sign. It is the leadership sign. It can be an actor. It can be a WWF boxer or I think sportsman, athlete. They have extreme high voltage energy. They can be coach, leadership persons. They can be fitness trainers. They can be models. So somewhere you have to align with the nature of that Mars and Rahu combined. So Mars holds the key in that sign, but this can be also sometimes give you a lot of injuries, accident, lot of things in life. So you may be a firefighter person is a firefighting organization or something. So something you have to create or do out of the box from the normal people who are having the Aries energy. Then only you will see Rahu has the capability to give you something extraordinary in your life. And Mars gets matured by the age of 28. So let's say if Mars and Rahu are together in Aries sign, 28th year will be one of the significant years in your life to manifest the good things or bad things in your life. So it holds the key in that way. Now, let's say if the same, basically Mars is sitting in the Leo sign, but the Rahu is in, and Leo sign is a very fixed nature of sign. So here basically you can say a person who is very good in mathematics, who can be very good in becoming IS officer, IPS officer, who can be great in politics, who can be great like a director, writer of very, you can say these are the people like having kingly qualities. They do not fight themselves. They create a big army. They create big organization which are related to the Leo sign and Mars basically combination. And Leo sign is a natural fifth house. So in speculation also, especially stock market and making stock market organization going into trading also, this can help them a lot. Basically, they are the people who can take extreme risk in their life. So here mentally they will be very sharp. These people might be having ability to smell the coffee far from the below, much before than the people basically. So these people may also do well in the field of astrology also, occult astrology, stockbroking or betting kind of a business, although betting may be illegal in some countries. So these people can be very good in surgery, operation in lot many ways in a bureaucratic level. So somehow basically you have to align with the nature of that sign basically here because sun also comes into the picture. So certain things depends on the sun's placement also. Now let's bring the same. I would like to say Mars in the Sagittarius sign. Now here the fire energy of Mars and Rahu will be something different. These will be people who will be very dynamic politician, scientists, gurus. They may be trying to open a spiritual leaders. They may be expert in teaching martial arts or learning martial art any academy institution because Sagittarius sign is related to dharma, higher education institution, technical learning. They can be good travel blogger, especially adventure-based travel blogger. They may be opening up their own adventure blog or something like that. So these people somehow need to do something very unique with the Sagittarius sign. The modern definition, the modern way of teaching, the old things into the modernized way. They can be extraordinary kind of a guru. They might have their own university. They might create something very unique, traveling to the different locations, meeting the people from the different religious. I would like to say a media institution, a university or something. Whatever I'm telling, you have to think something bigger in your life. You have to set a bigger aim in your life, or not necessary every time money needs to be invested. Rahu is very clever in making things done in lot many ways, sponsors, investors, and lot many things basically. So modern day, all the innovation, scientific research, space mission, and lot of such things basically are seen by the scientific side. It is the multi-talented science, a sign of a guru. And sometimes the guru hesitates not to do certain things. It teaches you a lot of things, but cannot take the charge himself. So these people may be a modern kind of a guru who will be taking the research, the things which may be taboo in the society, but make sure if you try to fight with the community or try to change the code and ethics of the rules and regulation of the society, this will backfire you. Never try to use destructive part to destroy the society. The dharma, religion, human, mankind, this sign deals with the law. They can be very great lawyers, judges, legal institutions, so these kind of things also can be doing very well for this. These kind of people will be very great dynamic film writers, director making extraordinary movies with the modern technology, artificial intelligence. They will be very good with dealing with the kind of a coaching activity like sports coaching, hockey, any different kind of sports. They will be like inventing new kind of sports, making a new trend in the society, something. So somehow you need to align with the nature of Mars basically in order to understand how Mars will behave. Now this is, I am giving you one example with regard to Mars in the fire sign. Now let's say if you have a Mars in Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. Taurus is the sign of family, wealth, food, banking, money. These people may be either carrying their family business. Let's say Rahu in the Aries, Mars in the. These people may be the, um, you would say the elder son or daughter of their family, or they will be bound to take the family financial responsibility quite at an early age of life. This is quite possibility whenever Mars comes into the second house or second sign. This shows that these are the people either they have lost their father or they might have father might be suffering for some reason or another reason, but they are bound to take things at a quite early age, earning capacity, whether their education might have been disturbed. So these are the people who can take a big task with regard to, they may be trying to work in a banking financial institution. They may be good speaker, political speaker also. They are very clever in finance, banking, opening their own food cart, homemade food, or I can say restaurant. Singing qualities can be extraordinary within these people might have a very unique pop kind of a music or rap kind of a music. And there might of lot of mimicry artists nowadays, voice, lip sync qualities and lot many things. So Taurus sign is the sign where Rahu is very comfortable. Money making, a specific environment. These kind of people should do something very creative with their voice, their face, their food, anything related to finance. They may be good as a stockbroking, they may be good as a investment bankers. So these are the certain area basically somehow related with. They may be also creating new kind of crops in agriculture domain, modification and something. So somehow they have to develop their mindset in order to do something of their own. In order to make sure they have to take tremendous risk. They are very dangerous investors also. Even in stock market, this is a fantastic combination after Leo. And they are long time players basically. Not don't go for an intraday trade or something that's not likely going to make you rich or super rich, but pick up some stocks according to the season, which kind of season, which kind of political scenario the moment is going on in the world. Now, based on that, somehow you have to decide your strategy, where you need to bet. You have to think beyond the normal level. You will break the family traditions. So that was, I think, Rahu in the Aries and Mars in the Taurus. Now let's say if Mars is sitting in Virgo. Now this can be very challenging situation because Virgo sign speaks about lawyers, even they are doctors. Virgo sign is very much reality based. So whenever Mars comes in Virgo and Rahu comes in Aries, this both will be 6-8 to each other. Now there will be contradiction between both of them. Rahu is expecting limelight, quick, and Mars is sitting in the sign which goes through rules, regulation, fact checks, verification, something. Now, on the one note, if I say that if you anybody has seen the Mahabharata, okay, or anybody understands the country as a USA, America, which has created a war organization, war lobby, which is very specialized in using this technique. Rahu in the Aries, we want to be supremacist. We want to be the global police. Make sure there is no peace in the world. You create an organization. I'm sorry to say that I'm not trying, but think like a person who is thinking like a light. Now, this is one of the things. Now, what is the better option for in such kind of situation? I would like to say, create a kind of a club where people need to take out their frustration. If anybody has seen a movie, I think which was released 10, 15, 20 years before, there was an Indian movie. There was an actor called Sohail Khan, Fight Club or something like that. These people may be creating artificial fight club with the condition, government permission and something like WWF or something like that. Now, not necessarily physical fight is required. Two sharp kind of people who are very expert in playing chess, bring them together from the different poles. Okay. Different kind of competition, physical activity, mental activity, like kind of a modeling or something at disposition of your skill set in a various domains. Picking up lot many great people under the work group, but don't do anything illegal. Now, don't indulge in drugs, prostitution. Look, it goes towards that direction also. Even that can give you, but again, then you have to play the hide and seek part. Either you are a policeman, either you are turn out to be a criminal. Although some of the people might have gone in that action, but your lifespan will be curtailed. Now, these people may be very good in Vastu also. Vastu analysis, figuring out the fault lines in a house, in a commercial shop, a showroom, what to fix, where to fix, how to fix. They can be very good in that. These people can be union leaders or workers, union, HR managers, conflict resolution. These people can be very good in making peace deals, negotiation, something like that. So somehow, basically, you can see that qualities within the Virgo sign. Medical science also does very well for them. The studies of medicine, law, fitness, and fitness coach or something like that. But I have told you some unique thing to do something in your life. Now, let's say Rahu is in the Aries, Mars in the Capricorn. Now, Mars in the Capricorn is a very disciplined planet. It's like Hanuman, which can fly. This combination idealizes the quality of Prabhu Sri Hanuman. Now, Mars is very disciplined, systematic sign. Now, this can become very contradictory for Mars and Rahu to perform, but they are great in military techniques, spy activities. They are great, I think, bodybuilders. They go through in a very systematic way. They can create alternative system of something. They can be journalist. They can be, I can say, great actors performing like an army man or something like that. They can be great politicians. But this is a very structured based sign. So management skills will be excellent. Now, these people may be a fund manager of big corporate organization. If you create an organization of a unique kind of thing, your creation works very well. If this Mars is given the authority to create, manage, and develop the organization, CEO of any organization, their ambition should be to become CEO, the managing director, director, or something like that. Now, Capricorn is also related like government identity recognition. Now, these people should always do something with a branded organization. They should not work in any unbranded things, but try to work in the marketing field in a systematic way, but not trying to fool the business. Because then Rahu and Mars will not help you in the long run. It will backfire. This combination has a capability to make you extraordinarily rich in your life. Now you have to work in a very structured, very disciplined manner. Now, this is something I have given you the basic idea about how Rahu can function with the two basic signs. Okay. Now, I'll not speak about every planet in every sign, every triangle. Somehow you have to apply your own brain in order to understand what Rahu basically means in each sign. So here I have given you some idea related to Rahu in Aries. Now in the fast forward motion, I'll be speaking about Rahu placement and what it demands. And the sign lord sitting in any particular sign, you have to correlate both things. Or you can drop down if you cannot decode it. I'll answer it in the comment section within my possible capacity, within the time slot. So let's say Rahu sitting in a Taurus organization. Now Taurus is the sign which basically Rahu is very comfortable among all the 12. It's a fixed sign. It's a family. But Rahu can give help you through the family wealth, somewhere father's wealth, family wealth. These people are good in jewelry business, in the restaurant business, food business, in the mutual fund, stock market, banking organization. Now, these are the small beginning in your life, but how can Rahu make you a sudden rich? These people can be good political people, diplomats, they're good businessmen. They can be great actors also because Rahu in Taurus can make you a great dialogue delivery skills. I'll not say writers. Writers can also have that. These people can be great singers. Nowadays, in the social media zone, basically this sign can give you lot of views and lot of things. Basically, if you do something related to singing, lip sync, something like that. So Rahu in Taurus is, I think, very good for attraction of money in the life. But you should not be very show off in the life. The keyword is Taurus is no doubt, I think, a sign of a wealth. But if you earn 10,000, if you are showing the wealth of 20,000, this Rahu will backfire. Rahu is in this sign is very practical, rational. No matter how rich you are, the moment you become the show business. But don't try to show your wealth. That can backfire in your life. So Taurus is the sign where basically you have to do something very extraordinary. Matrimonial app can be seen, dating app you can see it's the innovation of that, making two people meet, creating artificial homes for lot many people, old age people or something, creating artificial family. Nowadays people are saying dating app. Okay, this is for male and female. Now, there's a kind of a scenario I'm talking about. This is my vision. You may differ with that. In the every part of the world, we are witnessing that the children are not staying with their parents. They are seeking freedom. Although we have certain institutions there, like old age homes and something, but the situation is very pathetic. There are lot of organization you can build up, and these old age people may be having something extraordinary within their life. They might have lived a long journey. They may be having some historical knowledges, some experiences. They might have been working somewhere as an employee, as a banker, as a cook, as a singer, in something. Now you create an artificial family app or something, an organization where these people can definitely, if they're left away by their children or by the society, their children after marriage, you can align them. This will work as an old age home and you can give them opportunity to do something like that. They may be coming from the village background. They may be knowing some village old technique related to agriculture. They may be good in teaching. They may be guiding in something. So assemble people from the different part of the area and consolidate in one particular location or open the branches in the different world, get the crowdsourcing, crowdfunding in different way. People, if they cannot, I think, then lot of people basically in that way you can create lot of things in a manufacturing form, in the form of services, bringing the old technique into the new form, give them the voice, give them the limelight. If you do something better for them, especially the female old age women, this can completely change the course of your life and you can be extraordinary person in your life. Now, what I'm telling you may sound very difficult, but if somebody thinks and tries to start, takes initiative, this can take you the great height in life. Not only you will grow financially, but this will be a noble cause that. Like you can open up a lot more animal shelter also, animal home also. Not necessarily always the government need to do something or NGOs need to do. There are a lot of NGOs who are minting money on different causes. Speaking about the human right, animal right, child right, old age right, religious right. This kind of artificial family and pan world basically it should be built and it should be somehow controlled by the youth and the crowdsourcing, crowdfunding, but it don't. I think, misuse this idea. Otherwise, the way this Rahu will take you to the great heights, it will show you like you can create lot of organization. Let's say you have a lot of people, some of they may be contributing, some may be in a good position, bad position, but you can bring together them and create a lot of things with that. So somehow basically you can do something like that. Now, this is something I have told about the Rahu in the Taurus sign. Now let's bring Rahu into the Gemini sign. Now Gemini sign basically speaks about the common sense. This is the most cunning, cleverest sign for the Rahu to behave. Marketing, social media. I don't think I need to tell them what they need to do. Again, this is good with marketing, presentation, anchor, acting, script writing, log writing. They can be great writers, web series making, short film makings. This sign is that this sign can again kind of create like a dating app kind of a creation, coding, artificial intelligence. So this is the sign where Rahu basically is very expert, technological expert. Now you have to do something out of the box, looking at the new timeline, what may be not missing nowadays, which you can recreate and bring up in the different books, keeping the 10-20 years forward. So this Rahu is a Gemini sign is quite capable you to give you like a institution like lot of university. Basically, you can teach acting skill sets, media marketing, presentation, PR activity. You can create organization like marketing management, event management. Like nowadays, I would like to use a term called DMart, Big Bazaar, or a mall kind of a thing. Gemini sign Rahu is like a mall. Under one roof, you have a lot of international product under one big level of trader investors. In the similar way, you can assemble a lot of people who are into different organizations like filmmaking, web series making. You assemble a lot of people from the different unknown level. You can be expert in singing. You can be expert in writing. You can be good in choreography. You can be good in makeup artist, who can be good in different calibers, comedy or something, horror or something like that, discovery, short travel, making such kind of films. This sign is in the modern day is I think good for direction, basically for the youth. If you develop some similar kind of things, you will see this Gemini sign is going to work in a very better way. But traveling should be moving to the different location, different culture, people listening their voice, doing marketing of them. Marketing is the keyword and a different manner, unique manner. So that way you can do and you should try to work always with the teenagers, youth. That will they will have always that energy, curiosity, ambition. But don't try to mislead or I think show track move towards them the wrong track. Either do something very constructive in order and look at what is the missing in the society, what we are missing in that. So that things basically is Gemini basically known for. Now let's bring the Rahu into the Cancer sign. Cancer sign is home, psychology, people who are doctors, nurse, medical profession, research profession, astrology, psychologists are basically seen there. These people are good in interior decoration. These people are good in hospitality services. These people are lot many dealing with the old age peoples in a very good way, nourishment, care, something like that. Play schools. Let's say that nowadays there are a lot of husband wife working. Their children are like toddler. Opening of a play school. So such kind of thing, even with the agriculture, anything with the water related matters. They can be chemical engineers. They can be medicine manufacturers. They can be making medicines from the nature, yoga, meditation, all these kind of things. So something related to the cancer sign, the motherly quality, the nourishing quality, hospitality services, such kind of organization can be playing very well in the cancer sign. Okay. So that way you can relate with the cancer sign has a very little scope with regard to that. Nowadays, basically, there are a lot of people who can spend time with some people. There are lot many lonely people. You can create a call center, a unique kind of a call center, which I think I think this technology is working in Japan. I might have heard about it, but you can apply it then. If anybody wants to a company of another person feeling very lonely, something they want to share, listen, speak, something like that, they will hire a person, and this person either on the telephonic level, video level, something level, spends time with some people who are about to do suicide or trying to take drugs or destroyed in something. If you work for such kind of people, creating such kind of organization, these are the opportunities. If you can spell, there are a lot of bad things happening in the world: human trafficking, emotional exploitation, and lot many things. So you should try to create an app, organization, website, an institution where you are hired expert who are good in HR activities, public relationship, nourishment qualities, listening somebody's pain problem which were unheard, trying to heal them through yoga, meditation, nature, something like that. So creating such kind of organization and giving them a shape and size, these kind of things will work very good with regard to cancer sign. But this sign also, there are a lot of people willing to pay you in that regard also. You spend time, but genuine listener. Now they feel they are heard, they are nourished in some way. But that should be a genuine act. It should not be because Rahul here can somehow make you a very cunning in that way. You will take them advantage and not giving them the services. Moon in this sign speaks about the services. There are a lot of such. But in regard to that, there should be something not wrong. It should not be prostitution, exploitation. No, it should not be that. Now that is with related to the cancer sign. Now bring the Rahu in the Leo sign. Now Leo sign speaks about the larger than life picture. You can say actor also possible, politician possible, director possible, big ambitious people. Now these are the people who basically have a very higher ambition. I'll give you one example. Mr. Amitabh Bachchan has Rahu in this. Rajesh Khanna has that. These are the people who can show the larger than life. Acting is one of the great thing. I would like to say uh, acting is great thing. Then I would like to say politics is one of the things because Leo sign does not like to be employed by others. It is the self-employment sign. Okay. So this way you can do create an institution, organization, again of acting organization. There are a lot of things basically related to Leo. Now Leo is also related to special creation. You can create an institution where antique pieces are there basically. Antique pieces are there. Unique thing, some organization like that. So again, Rahu in a Leo, I think can give you a lot of help through limelight. Social media is definitely there. These people have a very creative ability. They can be singers, they can be writers, they can be street dancing in a very unique level. So Leo is something related to that. They are great, I think, fund managers, royal kind of things, royal hotel, luxurious hotel, yachts. So a lot of things are basically connected with Leo. Now, Leo Rahu basically likes center of attraction. Now, modeling, acting, politics, you are the salesman of one of the richest car in the world, richest brand in the world, working for something. Although this will be very difficult for you to work under somebody, but in the initial stages, nobody by birth reaches to the limelight. Somehow you have to start from somewhere. So something you have to start in the Leo. Rahu will not give you abruptly until unless Sun is helping you. Okay, so that depends. Then from the Leo, if we shift the Rahu to the Virgo, so Virgo is very good in facts, figures, accounts, commerce, medicines, conflict. These people can be good lawyers. Their capacity is extraordinary. These people are very good in figuring out fault in something. They can be people who dealing with any kind of service center, their opening of service center or something like that, conflict resolution. One of the idea I few minutes before I gave you that you can create a kind of an institution where people can take out their frustration, shouting at each other without bringing unknown people, so they do not harm somebody. It should be like a show. Okay, it should be like a you can say show, they are really actually fighting, but it should look like a show. But they should not harm physically to anybody. Okay, they can take out all their abuse and everything, and we have an audience for everything in the world. But rather than keeping fire within your own self and trying to physically finish somebody on the different debate discussion centers, like we can see media houses right now, but these media houses spin and the topic with the restricted topic hired by some of the rich people who are controlling the media. This is called alternate media, alternate artificial conflict organization, where physical, I think, wrestling can be done. Two women want to clash with each other. They cannot do something like that. Two children want to conflict or something like that. But this should be artificial dramatic. Keep a healthy distance. You should try to create something like that. What I'm speaking may not be digestible. Some of the people of the society, they think how we can think about creating something like that. People are nowadays killing each other, keeping lot of a fire. Next day you don't know somebody within your family. So when you create something, an opportunity to take out that anger, frustration within that, and Rahu in the Virgo is something like that. Sometimes it can be not working as per the fact and figure, very great in manipulation, documentation, and something. So Rahu is, I think, very clever in that area. In the lawyers, in the policemen, in the doctors, these professions are losing their charm, their respect in the modern world. Psychologists, conflict resolutions. So we need some people inventing some organization, some club, some units by the youth. A lot of public crowdfunding or something like that. Some channel basically advertising something like that. Where you can assemble a lot of experts from the different field, and you should address the problem of the people what basically they are going through, and you can make them meet like that. It's like a dating app, but a different kind of a dating app. So what I'm trying to tell you is basically the kind of a thoughts idea basically. With that, if you do something extraordinary, this Rahu can open the floodgate of massive wealth in your life and bringing, like, let's say somebody created Facebook, YouTube, Google 20 years before somebody. So think that what may be the thing which is lacking in all these things, and you can start up by something. Rahu is like startup or something like that. And each sign it's a different kind of a startup modification in that way. So that was Rahu in Virgo. Now bring Rahu in the Libra sign. Now Libra sign is a market area. It's the other side of the coin basically. A very diplomatic sign, very good in negotiating skills, businessmen, business ideas, marketing. I would like to say again, this is a limelight kind of a sign which gets a lot of limelight, modeling, all the business related stuff. Even these people can be actors. Like Rahu in Aries can be actor. They are very aggressive actor. But these are the romantic people. These are unique kind of politician. Like you can say Rahu in Aries is an autocratic leader, center of attraction, one man show. But Libra is something assembling lot of actors into the one group. Diplomatic actors, diplomatic politicians, businessmen. Now, Libra sign relates with the youth also. Cinema, art, lover, and lot many things. So somehow you have to do something related to Libra nature. It's kind of a market kind of a sign. Nowadays, you see Amazon, Flipkart, Swiggy, Zomato, lot kind of things. So service kind of a sign. Libra is also kind of service provider kind of sign, IT solutions and all those things. But nowadays the artificial intelligence is replacing. So you should try to build something with the AI in your life. AI can be one of the great thing. Dating app is obviously some of the people might have made, but this sign is also good in dealing with lawyers, diplomats, so you should try to align with that kind of field in your life. Public relationship, they will be very good. I've seen a lot of people are great in marketing as a politician in the Libra sign Rahu basically. So somehow you have to develop that. And anything related to female centric, any business related to female centric, like perfumes, clothing, any kind of fashion brand, I think bags and wallets, something fashion or something related to the Libra sign will work very well in that case. Okay. Now, apart from that, then we bring Rahu into the Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is the sign where Rahu basically gets present itself. Rahu brings up lot of insecurity, but when Rahu is in the Scorpio, this is out of Ketu. Now, Ketu does not allow you to discover anything with the Rahu way. Now, this is a very tricky situation in anybody's chart when somebody has a Rahu. This Rahu can give great depression, great fear, great anxiety. Sometimes you will be dealing with a supernatural power. You may be entering into the occult field. Okay, occult is one of the great things. But once you enter in somebody's private life, become astrologer, and sometimes you come across with criminals, people who are into human trafficking, who are into drug trafficking, who are into hidden crimes. Now, either you are a policeman, either you are a spy, either you are astrologer, either you are scientist, either you are doctor, anything which is below the ground, buried away, secrets. You can be a detective, you can be a spy, you can be a scientific researcher with dangerous thing, archaeological survey. Astrologers can be great. I would like to say Rahu in Scorpio can make you great astrologer. If somehow Jupiter is aspecting this Rahu or Ketu wherever setting should be aspect by Jupiter. This Rahu can make you great, unique kind of astrologer, discovering lot of things, precious metals. Sometimes this Rahu can make you overnight rich. One of the person Mr. Bill Gates is having there. He has invested lot of money in pharmaceuticals, agriculture, land, creation of lot of things. But this man has lot of different kind of a vibration. So somehow, in order to deal with the adversity challenge, you should not yourself become an adversity for the world. Because this sign Rahu can turn up to a devil sometimes. Because sometimes this sign can give you beyond your imagination. You can discover a lot of hidden treasure in different forms. And then you will try to create something which will be destructive for human society. You can succeed also up to a certain level, but your family generations after generations will pay for that. Look, there are tantra, occult, astrology, lot of things. Some people are great in blackmailing, making porn videos, trying to expose somebody. Now they're doing that kind of activity. No matter how much we preach to some of the people, they will not give up their bad natures. So Rahu in the Scorpio, dealing with all dirty things in the world. But this can cut short your life also. Lot of artificial robotic technologies, lot of unique kind of old ancient engineerings, archaeological surveys, history will be the these people can be great historian. If you channelize your Rahu energy, bringing something old into the new form, revival of something old, old culture, old tradition, discovering something like that. If you work in constructive way, you will get lot of blessings with this Rahu in the Scorpio, and they can manifest such kind of richness which you cannot imagine. So somehow you have to understand the quality of Rahu in Scorpio. Now, when the Rahu comes into the Sagittarius, now this is the sign of guru, teacher, rules and regulation. Again, Rahul is very contradictory, like a fake guru, fake sadhu, fake astrologer. Nowadays, we see lot of app trying to teach you astrology within 100 rupees. Our Rishi Muni, our sages who have mastered of, I think, different dimension of Vedas. None of have mastered of within a 1 day, or I can say 100 rupees is something you are calculating such a great tapasvi with that. So don't become, you will see such kind of things like fake guru, fake teacher. I think, but there are a lot of great things basically we can do with the Rahu in a psychic. Sometimes these people do not believe in rules. Even if you see the people with the Rahu in the ninth house, they will pretend that we are spiritual. But deep down their heart, they are always looking some opportunity to justify anything. Nowadays, you see a lot of social activists with that. Fake human rights, animal rights, selective outrage. These people are basically politicians in the form of either gurus, either form of activists. You can start hating me for that speaking this line, but I personally know the history of lot many people. I have evidences of lot many. Even the lot of countries have evidences. Their activity, they're a big hypocrite in their life. Sagittarius is the literally fire, the rules, science. And if you are fed up of something like that, ask yourself why you have got Rahu in the Sagittarius. You might have offended your gurus, your teacher in the past life also. You might be having complained that this astrology is bad. If cannot give you a certain richness, the guru is bad. You might have done a lot of crimes from the multiple lifetime, and you go to an astrologer in your bad time and explain that why nobody is giving you the free consultation. Some people are always running whenever the free things are available, you run behind them and you get trapped. Somehow you need to understand that in the modern times, in the Rahu area, Rahu knows what Jupiter is, but Rahu is known for one thing, doing himself herself bad and blaming somebody else. These people have a one great thing. The true guru never pull anybody's leg. The basic difference I would like to tell you that Rahu in Sagittarius, today you are trying to poison the community in some way in the name of modernization, evolution, modern times. Right now, we might have heard some of the gurus saying something with the context of live-in relationship or something related that from the Satyug Kala, there have been lot of rishis have written lot of Vedas, lot of do's and don'ts in lot many things. In a Sanskrit, in a Tamil version, and there is a biological connection also. Like nowadays, lot of body count, physical count among the new generation. In the youthful age, you will get full entertainment, full things, but you have become a commodity in your life. You have not evolved in your life, but you have become a commodity in your life. And you are literally collecting so much of negative karma that after 40s, once your beauty, charm, everything will fade away. After that, you have never tried to earn a human being through emotions, through value. You never believe in investing in loyalty, commitment, rules. You want to break rules in the teenage. You are not the first generation who are facing the teenage life. There have been lot many generations where people have reached this level. So they had father, they had guru, they had any rules and regulations. They have their own justification of something. Okay, go ahead. But I said in our Vedic science, we have one thing very clear. You have freedom to act what you want to do that, but you are not free from the consequence of that. So Rahu in Sagittarius, I would like to say, if you are doing the right things in the right way, this Rahu can be a great help in the community. Don't try to unnecessarily create, justify anything which are taboo in the society. Even there will be lot of lawyers with the Rahu in Sagittarius. You have a right to question everything on the religious ground and lot many things without going through the background, trying to change the culture, religious conversation. When you are very great about your religion, why you want to convert somebody? Why do you? Let the people normally get attracted. I said, I am not going to force somebody to view my video, like my video. Okay, I can request. I cannot force somebody. I'll not play any kind of trick here. It's up to you. You are the own judge. You can criticize me. You can like me. That's up to you. I completely. That is the way of true guru, a true guide in your life. So especially if you have Rahu in Sagittarius and somehow Jupiter is retrograde, be very careful. How many generations will go through that trouble? You have no idea. So be very careful. This is Sagittarius sign. Rahu is a big alarming situation. This can lead to your genetic destruction. Completely, you will lose your family, generation, society, thrown away, something like that. So this is a very dangerous sign. It's a natural zodiac by 9 sign. So you have to be very careful. You can be good lawyer. You can be good spiritual masters showing them what is the fact and reality. Their guru might be harsh. Guru have nothing to take from you in your life. Rishi, Muni, saints, sadhu, sannyasis. And once the universe was built, it was built in the condition that good and bad both will exist. So lot of, I think, Rakshasas are people with that mentality. They will take the face of a sadhu and do wrong things. It has happened in the Satyug Kal also. Ravana was one of the best example. So somebody is speaking that sadhus and sannyasis are like that. Nothing new. And it's very clear you will pay for that price. Not if not immediately at the somehow. So that was Rahu in Sagittarius. Now Rahu is a Capricorn. Now Capricorn is a sign of a system. Things within organizing skills. These people are very good in management, organizing skills. They are good in entrepreneur. This sign Rahu basically somehow hates, like they are after the power, but going through very methodical way, very systematic way. But these people can be disruptor of a system of politicians. Rahu does not believe in any specific system, breaking out old system. If it's a bad system, revolutionary also. Gemini, Virgo, and Capricorn, all the three sign has one thing very common. They have a revolutionary mindset. So if you are doing a revolution for the justified reason, breaking the old system and trying to bring up a new system, that's good. So this sign can be expected in mechanical engineering, electronical engineering, something related to very technical organizing skills, management, authority, power. Like Aries is also authority, power. Capricorn is also authority. Basically, Capricorn is a very justified way of working it in a very systematic way. Aries can become overnight angry and do things. Center of attention. They actually don't seek validation and attention, but they will do something in a very systematic way. So working in any big corporate organization, working in a very uniform organization, so building any organization empire with the Rahu in a Capricorn, you can see lot of great things manifesting in your life. Now let's bring Rahu into the Aquarius sign. Now Aquarius sign is the sign you can say in the modern times. Currently, you will see Rahu in the Aquarius sign itself. It is the sign of team birth, big corporate organization, group of people, something. Together we can is the slogan of Aquarius sign. In Hindi, Modi ji using one line, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, bringing all part of society people into the one roof and doing something collectively as a team, as an organization. We see a lot of public limited organizations like Tata's are there, Facebook is there, Google is there. These are the kind of organizations which collectively work on the material level, which creates a lot of employment. This can be scientific research, innovation, modern technology in the form of institution organization. Now, whenever you have Rahu in this kind of sign, you have to do something related to the team, marketing, but not as an individual. Like Gemini can be an independent salesman. Aquarius is the complete company holding all the salesmen under one roof. They can be unique kind of artificial intelligence engineers, technicians. These people can be corporate lobby holders, any kind of team building, group building, travel organization, food organization, any kind of corporate institutions. Like you can say Zomato is there, Swiggy is there, an organization which is giving employment to lot many things. Assembling, you can say a big bazaar and something like that. Nowadays this trend, mall culture or something like that. So Aquarius sign is something where you have to do something in the group in the form of a teamwork. Let's say you open up a production company of a filmmaking and something. You are creating a lot of marketing organizations. Now you are hiring lot of struggling actors and that actors and doing promotion or something like that. Like Gemini does it at an individual level. The same thing Aquarius does in a very institutionalized manner, the brand, in the name, in the legal process. So that way you can see basically you can assemble lot many people in that way. That can help you there. Then finally, Rahu going to the sign Pisces. Pisces is the sign of scientist, spiritual masters, great politicians. Mr. Modi ji has a Rahu in Pisces sign. They are very futuristic people. Now, this sign cannot make you super rich overnight. This is the universal courtroom. This is the sign of universal courtroom. And then you can take it in the courtroom in the normal countries level, Supreme Court, High Court, Civil Court. This sign is like a judgment house. Even if you are judged, you will be presented in front of you. You are under surveillance of the universal judge, which is invisible. So at this sign, if you do something mischief, something wrong behind the scenes, because this sign gives you a lot of anonymous quality, doing things behind the scene. Now, good things, bad things, both will be under surveillance. You are completely naked in front of Almighty 24/7. Although all signs are under surveillance, but this sign, if you do something very futuristic, as a politician, as a doctor, as a scientist, your ambition should not be for a short time. You can be a good investor, a futuristic investor, reading politics, global geopolitics, scientific innovation. These kind of people may be one of the 3 or 4% billionaire who may be controlling the world from behind the scenes in the good and bad way. These are the people who do not work for the limelight. Okay, they somehow come in the spotlight is a different work, but they don't seek validation something in their life. But if you are too much of attached to the, this is the sign of detachment from the all material drama. But if you become a fake spiritual master, fake guru, fake astrologer, fake scientist, in the name of God, you keep telling stories and lot many things and try to fool the people in creating a lot of NGO for old age, children's, women, dogs, animals, and activists and lot many things. You will see this fire sign, water sign people are basically sometimes fake activists also, minting money for different causes. Okay, this is a good opportunity, but how long? Rahu will literally destroy you. Will be somehow come in touch with supernatural powers, ghosts, aliens, some incidents which you may not aware. But if you do something with the nature, the beauty, the oceans, traveling to the faraway location, spiritual places at a different places, you can become a great travel blogger going to different country. You can create an organization of such experts who go to the different. You can create a show for something like that, a channel for something like that. Like if Aquarius is the team of a corporate lobbies, this is a much bigger dimension on the global level. You can build up an organization made by peoples. It should not be through billionaires. This is the sign of investment, crowdfunding for the spiritual causes, discovery, something like that. Charity, donation, lot many things, old age homes. If you work it in a genuine way and you can create a lot of ideas will be under different part of the world and these people can do something really very extraordinary. If you do it in a justified way, not only you will rise beyond the limit, you get a lot of peace, happiness within your life. What I'm trying to tell you is basically, look, Rahu is a tricky things. Whenever Rahu is sitting in any sign, it can show you the good way and bad way both. Rahu is shortcut, Rahu is violation. On the name of modernization, it will try to drag you towards something which may be giving you satisfaction, success, richness within a short frame of time. But later on, you have to always worry you will not have a sound sleep in your life. You sometimes might become very selfish. And in the present life, whatever challenge, trouble you are facing, somewhere these are the consequence of the similar kind of activity of the Rahu placed sign, which you might have done something wrong. So sometimes Ketu, wherever is placed, that may be the sign where you might have been having Rahu in the past life. Somehow, if that sign lord is in a good position, this Rahu will bring very good things in your life. Now, you can check my other video, the maturity video of planets. So, in whichever planet sign Rahu is sitting, that planet gets matured at a certain age, and technically, Rahu gets matured at the age of 42. So, sometimes people crossing the 42, they feel that Rahu becomes natural good in their life and they become super rich in their life. So friends, here I have given you some description about Rahu sitting in different signs, and you can I think your questions with related to that. But I have given you some of the unique things, basically how you can work in order to make sure that your Rahu works in a proper way. So that was in today's video, friends. I'll be coming to with very interesting video with one of the guests, and that will be my first video in Hindi. Although I made one video in Hindi, but that will be one video because our guest is a comfortable. You might have, I think, seen her, but I'll not speak up the name right now. Within 2 3 days, I know she'll be a guest astrologer. She's expert in lot many things. So stay connected with channel. You will see lot of different people joining my channel, and we'll be creating host of lot many astrologer experts from the different parts of the world. So that was in today's chat, friends. Please subscribe the channel, like, share with your friends and family. Anybody willing to take consultation or classes from me, you can drop down the message for details on my WhatsApp number, dropping below the description center. Okay. Thank you.